We rolling? Going live in
3, 2,
1.
Recording from 12920 Philadelphia Street, Whittier, California at Under City Comics. Keeping It With the Nerds presents issue 259. My name is Bryan.
Rene.
I'm Sean.
And welcome to an early show, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the shop at 9 a.m. That's why everyone
early
looks...
for us. Not for you.
Well, you've got W in you.
I do.
Nick is just not used to it. Sean, there's no soul.
Leave me alone.
But we have an interesting show today.
We do. As always, the show is brought to you by our channel sponsor, W.GG for 10% off. Use code KEEPUPNERD, W.GG. We'll be talking more about that later. And actually, we do have an ad now. If you guys saw last week's skit, that ad is now shortened up, so that way we can go ahead and put them in the podcast. But we'll be going ahead and talking about W later on in the show as well. Check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/keepingupwiththenerds. And check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. You were alive before we started the show. Don't act. Then take a swig of your monster. Don't act like this.
I'm
No.
tired.
The
camera isn't on
No,
me.
yes, it is.
Now
Now it
now
is.
It's like
it
those
is.
kids pretending, oh, I'm sleepy now.
First off,
I'm doing it for the big guys.
No.
I wasn't
That's
we weren't saying anything. The camera was on you. You forced the camera over here.
You're being a Lila right now. I won't say the first letter, but you're being a Lila right now.
Lila.
So that's student.
Whatever.
that we've dealt
Oh.
Whatever.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I was like,
with.
do I
Be
know?
difficult now.
No.
No.
Throw the camera back at Sean. Now zoom in. Zoom into his eyes. Look deep into his soul, whatever's
I'm
left.
not doing that.
Are you editing?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know if I am. I am not.
I thought it was you.
We were going to do a skit today, but
We'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Quick to throw it on others.
What are you talking about? I can do it.
Gritting, right?
Throw it on,
I can do anything.
You know what? You're right. We should jump on Brian.
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah.
is the problem.
this train, like-
Let's go with the problem child. That's Brian.
Problem child. Problem child.
Yeah.
That's putting it one way. How's your guys' weeks?
Busy.
Yeah. Just
Busy.
super busy.
No fun stories?
Not really.
No comical bits?
At this point, we're all just kind of running around to like just get
Survive.
You guys had your end of the year party, right?
No.
Then
Well, I
in the
mean,
summer?
we had like the end of the summer. Party.
Yeah.
For the
That's-
kids,
that's
yes.
what- yeah.
For the kids, yes.
For the
Yeah.
children. I mean,
Man,
you know
it
why I
was
say it's for
so
you guys
hot
too?
that Friday.
You know
it was
why?
so
Oh, I
hot
know,
this past
dude.
Friday.
I'm
It was
gonna
like
tell you.
102 or something
God.
like that. Yeah, it was terrible.
It was
How's
like
it
dry
102?
Vegas heat, man.
Yeah,
The altitude
Where was this
over
at?
there in
Yeah, it was like
Alhambra,
95 degrees here.
It's like roughly 10 or 15 degrees, a little bit more either cooler or hotter because of
Over
the
there.
elevation that we're at too over there because we are pretty elevated.
Yeah, it just makes everything feel hotter.
Yeah,
Look,
so-
man,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It was
I
like
thought
at 99,
Look at this.
too close to 100 over there. It's just close to the mountains.
I'm like two tones now.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Two-tone Tony.
Two
Look at
tone Tony. Hey, we're not talking about him right
Look
now.
at this. Right here. Right here.
I think you.
Can't pass. Can pass.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Ice raids.
It's like ice.
Non-ice raids.
Look, I swear.
Hey man, I'm just saying you might need a little more iron in your system or some calcium because you're starting to look jaundiced, man. I see a little yellow.
Jaundice?
Yellow where?
Looking, turn the other way.
From the lights.
Turn.
Oh,
Other way.
possibly.
Other way. Yellow.
That's just my skin color.
Oh, never
Jaundice.
mind.
That's how I tan.
I thought your kidneys were shutting down.
That's from the white
scary.
and the brown mixing.
Yeah.
I thought you were turning into a Simpson.
Simpsons did it.
Look, I tell you that I thought that it was a party for you guys as well because the last 2 years when Nick has showed up after the little festival that you guys throw, he always shows up with like food and stuff. He's like, yeah, man, I ate, I did this, and this is just tiring and so much. And all
Running
this other
cotton
stuff.
candy machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Snow cone machine.
Exactly.
How did it come out, by the way?
The what?
Cotton candy.
Were you running the con canning machine again?
Yeah, I ran cotton candy and shaved ice. It was coming out pretty good. The only problem is that like I didn't have enough time to pre-set up. So the problem, like cotton candy takes a while.
It does, yeah. You have to put the powder in and wait for it to start
Like,
flossing.
and then you gotta like have like a bunch of it and then start doing it in order to have it, and then you have to have like consistently.
Yeah.
The only problem is that like I started a little bit late when people started showing up. So like for one, I'm trying to wait for the thing to heat up. Two, now I have to wait for it to like.
Yeah.
Don't you have to kind of like put the little stick in it so that way it doesn't like clunk up as well too,
But
as it's heating up or something?
Yeah, but as the thing is like, it's taking a while.
Yeah.
And it's not like an industrial one; it's a personal one. So it's one of those things. If it's not generating enough cotton candy for like the volume that I needed, so yeah, it was there was a little bit of a stall. So kids were getting like that much cotton candy. I was like, enough.
Meanwhile, every single time you got more cotton candy, put it in your own pile.
No, dude.
He has his own big cotton candy.
I did
thing
not
that's
have.
just
I
slowly
didn't
getting
have.
bigger
I
under
didn't
the
have
table.
time. I then got. I was doing. I went to like 3 or 4 different tables that day where I was doing that. I did the shaved ice. I got pied in the face,
Yeah,
and
pied
then
in the face.
Pie in the
I did, and then I was
pied.
doing.
Yep.
And then I was doing the fish, which are like the cup, the
I
fish in a
felt so
cup.
bad for those fish.
Oh
I
yeah,
heard
dude.
so many kids saying, "I'm gonna shake it." That they're saying that I'm ready to shake it. I'm like,
Darlas.
no.
There were darlas all over the place.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, they were like one of the kids like immediately got it, and then like went like, "Hello!" And then I'm like, "Don't do that. I don't like that."
They have Ted Lasso coming up, be like, be a goldfish.
But yeah,
You guys survived. You guys
yeah,
are good.
it-
Yeah,
it
I
was
just.
a-
I feel
Why
bad for
are
guys.
you sleeping? I just thought of that too.
and then
Wake up!
Wake up.
Wake up!
And then yesterday I went to what was it called? The Arboretum.
Oh, nice. Yeah. How'd you like it?
It was good.
First time?
No, it was not my first time at the Arboretum, but I was doing the symphony at the Arboretum. They did a night of Bond.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So they did a bunch of Bond music.
your brother go?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
if I would have
okay.
went without him, I think he would have stabbed me in the eye.
You would.
Yeah.
He would have thrown a shoe at me or something. I don't know.
Did he make it out alive?
Yeah, it was
Or
cool.
did he stay there?
No,
and
it
clean
was
himself up?
it was cool. It was cool. We were celebrating my mom's birthday, which I thought was fun. I thought was really funny because like as soon as we heard like what it was, because she's like, he goes, "Oh, we're gonna do symphonies in the park." And I go, "Okay, cool. That's what mom wants to do for her birthday." And he's like, "Oh, I just want a preference. This is mom's idea. This is not mine." And I go, "Why?" And he goes, "It's just the theme of the night. I didn't pick this. Mom picked it." And I go, "What's the theme of the night?" And he goes, "The music of James Bond." I go, "Whose birthday is it, dude? It's not yours. It's not your birthday, dude. Who are we celebrating?"
When was your mom's birthday?
Saturday, yesterday.
Saturday. Oh, happy late birthday, Miss Valero.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Saturday. Yeah, it's funny because Monica and Monica's sister all have birthdays within like a week of each other.
Ooh, that must suck for you, dude.
All 3 of them have birthday within
Back to back to back.
Yeah, like the first 3 like weeks of August, end of July is like their birthdays.
That's my
Yeah,
December right there. I have all
Mandy
my
shares the
birthdays in
same week
September.
of her birthday with her niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Mandy shares the same birthday week with her niece. Yeah. So everyone's my baby.
MJ shares a birthday with my sister's boyfriend, and it's 15 days before my brother's.
Well, that's okay. He married in. He's not.
He's married. It's
Yeah. He just gets like a happy birthday
He
text.
gets a cupcake.
That's
That's
it.
it. He gets a-
And then
MJ
like
gets the
maybe
cake.
and then
Yeah.
maybe like a dinner.
That's it.
yeah,
You're laughing because it's true.
Family can take care of him.
Yeah, the family's got it.
yeah. He
His
has
own family's got it.
I'm sure he has a family.
He's got
that
his
loves
own
him.
family.
He has a family that loves him, right?
Yeah, I think.
Then he's
I told
taken care of.
I've never met his family, but I know.
It's so funny because I told that to my dad one day because it was Father's Day, and then he was like, "Is she coming? Is she coming to celebrate?" And I'm like, "No, she's not. She went to her dad."
Yeah.
He was like,
She's got her own dad.
"Yeah," and then he was like, "Oh, but she's not going to come visit me and everything else." And I go,
That's my dad.
Bro,
my
you-
dad does that too.
"I'm like,
He loves
bro."
Mandy. Yeah.
She has a family that loves her. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
They want to spend time with her. Leave her alone, you monster.
I had this conversation.
It is not about you.
You know what? I feel like you could jump. Like I don't. Did my sister visit me for Father's Day? I don't think so. No.
I
She
do.
went over to with her boyfriends, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It differs, man. It differs.
It differs.
Yeah, it just depends where the flow goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. Oh, by the way, because you messaged Andy after we went on our date night to the Guatemalan place.
Yeah.
It's good.
It looked really good, but I didn't realize it was all the way out there in Burbank.
No, it was in Hawaiian Gardens.
Wine Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We had to
you guys-
Where's that?
So we went to go visit my cousin a couple weeks ago, and because my cousin's Guatemalan, his wife is Mexican, but she's the one that ended up finding out about this Guatemalan restaurant called Mucha. Okay, and she's like, "Yeah, you should go." And I tell Andy, I'm just like, honestly, like I kind of want to go because there's like not a lot of Guatemalan places. Like
Yeah.
we're kind of hidden people. We don't like tell people that we're Guatemalan. Food isn't really celebrated, you know, as much as like Mexican food, for
it should
example,
be.
or
There's a lot
Salvadorian.
of Guatemalan food. In,
I just realized what you said.
on Wilshire.
I was like,
Yes, Guatemalan street,
I'm
right?
like, no,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
if it came from you, no.
So we went.
because we always make fun of him. I friend of the show. We always make fun of him. When about being Guatemalan.
Who?
Lewis?
Oh, Lewis is Guatemalan
yeah.
too?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's also half and half.
Oh, what the heck? That never came up.
Yeah, so no, I'm sorry. Wait, is he Guatemalan or something? I don't remember. Either one.
God, don't.
Wait, I know you
that-
just
yeah,
got
you
just
can't
got him,
do that.
You just got
can't-
him stiffed hard, right? Like,
He was like, I liked him before, but now
and he does Pokemon stuff.
we're meant to be.
And he loves Charizard.
No, yeah, but we used to always make fun of him for it. Because he'd be like, oh, why is there a picture?
Why do people do that? They always confuse Salvadorians and Guatemalans.
No, it's not that. I make fun of the fact that you feel like you need to make sure to say that.
Because people always is like, oh, you're Mexican. I'm like, I'm not Mexican, dude.
I just say
Hold on,
Hispanic.
but aren't you half?
Isn't that a
No,
broader?
my parents are both from Guatemala.
Are they really?
Okay,
Yes.
now is saying Hispanic is not a broader thing? Or
It is
that-
a broader
okay.
thing. It's just
Latin
that
American people.
as
Yeah.
Mexicans have taken over that. So like, oh, you're Hispanic. That means that you're Mexican. No, I'm not.
Listen,
You're Latino.
Listen,
But even still, they're taking that term too.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we take over a lot of things.
Yeah.
Latinx.
Like borders.
Latinx.
let's right now. You know, there's no separation in anything right now. We just all have to stand together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, screw that,
and
dude.
move forward.
We're all being
Don't draw
recorded.
lines.
Nah, screw that.
We
dude.
already have a guy that's
Nah,
drawing
nah, nah.
lines. Like,
Oh,
don't draw more lines.
that honestly was one of the funniest things that we saw last night because we went to the Arboretum.
Yeah.
It was just immediately as soon as we walked in, he goes, "It's like being in a MAGA rally."
Why?
Was Grinder blowing up for him or something? Like,
No, because it was just like a sea of just Caucasian people, and that's it. And like a lot of like people over the age of 70.
Yeah.
And then we're all just kind of going, and then he goes like, "Man, it's like." It's like, and then I go, it's not like a MAGA rally. It's like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You just see all
Wait,
of
where
them
did you go?
to the
Yeah,
LA
the retirement
Arboretum.
home.
Oh, L.A. Okay.
Yeah, to the
Just
the one
play
over
it
in Arcadia.
in your loud phone, just the
So
Grinder
it was
notification. See
It
who
was funny. It was funny because my mom then answered the phone and she started speaking Spanish.
Did she get looked at?
So immediately she picked up the phone and she started speaking Spanish to one of her friends. She was like, "Oh, hey, blah blah blah," because her friend was wishing her a happy birthday. And then all of a sudden, like she stopped and she goes, and then she started speaking English. And then like she hung up the phone and then she was like, "I got to make sure that they know I speak English."
I know English.
Like I know English.
Or just speaking in a white tone in Spanish. Donde está? Like, Donde está?
And
Okay.
then,
Like,
and then Monica got which Monica got
Safe.
yeah. Valley Girl. Start talking to the Valley Girl.
Monica got a because somebody. So she was standing in line and she had our chair, like our lawn chair. And as we were standing in line, this guy, this couple behind her, mind you, she was staying still, hadn't moved. Like she's literally just standing in line because we're getting back on the tram to go back to our car. And then as we're there, this older gentleman, this older woman comes up to her and then goes. And then all of a sudden, Monica goes, "What the hell? Like, what's going on?"
Why is he
And then-
just aggressively touching
yeah, and
her?
then she was just like, "What the hell? Like, what's going on?" And the woman goes, "You could hit somebody with that chair."
Oh, really?
And then Monica goes, "What?" And then she goes,
Wow.
"You could hit somebody with that chair. It's very dangerous to be carrying it on your back. You could hit somebody." And then Monica goes, "Then don't stand so close to me."
Was it an older person,
Yeah, it
like
was-
over 60?
Mind your
Oh, yeah.
damn business.
Yeah, and then what was it? And the guy kind of like got the thing and like kind of like not pushed her, but like guided Monica away from him and his wife. And then she was like, "What the hell? Like, why are you doing that?" And then my mom was about to jump in, and then like Monica was like, "No, it's fine."
Oh,
whatever.
she was about to go. She was about to let the other side of her come out.
Yeah, dude, my mom was pissed.
Yeah.
My mom was because she was mad about that, and then she noticed that a lot of people like weren't obeying the rules of a line. And she was she's like, "What is this, a kangaroo court?" Like, basically, like rules don't matter. Because like we're all standing in this long line to get on, but to get back on the charter bus to take us back to the Santa Anita Mall,
Yeah.
and then as we're there, like people are just walking ahead of everybody else and then cutting into line and then getting in, and then she was just like, "If I gotta stand in this line, everybody's gotta stand in this line."
Right?
And then Justin goes, "Well, he doesn't have much time left. It's okay if he cuts."
I guess I'll let it slide.
Right? She's like, Justin was like, "Oh, who knows? Tonight could be his last."
That's
That's it. Yeah, we don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
My mom just
It
started
wasn't the
chuckling.
lawn chair that got her.
Yeah, my mom
It
just
was
started
God.
chuckling.
It was gone.
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God.
just started chuckling. She thought it was funny. She was like,
That's weird.
like in her head, she was like, "Yeah."
That's awesome.
Okay, going back to the Mucha's conversation real quick. Sean,
Yeah.
so tell me, what are you? You're Mexican, right? Mm-hmm. Who's Salvadorian here?
No one.
No one. I thought you were Salvadorian.
No. Why? Because of his luscious hair.
He's
Where's your hair?
good looks.
I can't see. It was good looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, you do have a.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's got that like that luscious black hair.
No, because Andy went on an offensive spree when we went there.
What?
Jokingly.
Andy did?
Oh, she's always been, dude. She calls Guatemala an island.
She just.
She just calls it island.
She calls it an island. She's like, "Oh, you island folk,"
Jokingly,
and I'm like,
right?
"We're
Yeah.
joking."
You know what?
Okay.
It's warranted. Being married to one for so long. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I call Mandy.
but
I call
also-
Mandy bimbo bread. Like she's white bread, but she's white bread, but she was made by Mexicans. Yeah,
No, because
she looks white. Just
You
made by
know what mixtas are, right? You know what mixtas are?
No, I don't.
Okay, so-
I was trying to figure out what that was because it looked like a sope with all the ground meat on top, and
No,
I was
no.
trying to
So
figure out what that.
That wasn't a
thing of the
mixta.
boat was.
That wasn't a mixta. So that was, I forget what it was called. It was like gritias or something like that. But mixtas are basically you get a corn tortilla.
Yeah.
You put a hot dog in it, cabbage, ketchup, mustard, mayo, and I think like avocado on top of it. It's like a poor man's hot dog.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, and then you look further down, and then there's another hot dog dish. So Andy looks at everything. She's just like, "Damn, you Guatemalans love your hot dogs, huh?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, is that a problem? I'm sorry."
Then you should.
Why
have
don't you
just
just go the
saying
short
the
route and be
facts.
like, just start calling you G's? Like, this is like, say you G's like the what?
You know what?
Like, don't you?
I think whenever next time she does that,
All you G's are the same.
I think next time she does that, just pick up MJ and just go,
Rene.
"We do,"
Sir.
because she's half.
That's true.
Dude, they don't serve chips and salsa there.
No.
They serve chips and black beans.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everything is beans.
Why do we
Are-
allow,
are-
And then
why do we allow this?
Why do you sound like Barney about Canada? Why do we allow you to be a country?
not just that.
Just black
Dude,
beans.
beans on everything.
Yeah.
Beans and plantains. She's like,
Yeah.
"What? That works?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it
Oh,
works."
beans
It's
on
really-
plantains is actually. Honestly,
Good.
when you said
Black
black beans,
on with
Black beans,
plantains?
yeah.
honestly,
But
when you said black beans, I thought it was with like a side of plantains that was just on the table.
No.
then that would have been fire.
Dude, that's-
like just
I've
like the
had-
plantains,
I've
with just
had-
like chips.
I've had Cuban food, and it's been really good.
It's good, yeah.
I love Cuban food.
The thing is that Guatemalan food, it looks like poor people food because the plates are
So does
freaking-
most Mexican food.
No, but that's the
Yes.
thing is that Mexican food you can make it look nice. I don't think Guatemalan food you can
Peruvian
make it
food.
look.
Peruvian food. You know.
Can
Yeah,
you make
along the
Guatemalan
same
food
lines.
look elegant?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can make any. You can make
you
Just
could,
throw
it's
microgreens on it, and then
That's it.
That's it. when in
It's just
doubt,
on
green
a
it out.
white plate, and you just put like a guacamole sauce, just a ring
just-
of it around it.
Just smear it real quick.
No,
throw your
yeah.
plantains, your beans, and then a little bit of microgreens.
Well, no,
and then there you
Salt
go.
bay.
Upscale.
No, and then you get
You can charge an extra $20.
No, dude. Then you get the rice, and then you put like the 2 cups on
sculpt
top
it,
of it.
yeah,
Sculpt
yeah.
it, and then you put it on top. And then
Dude,
you
the
put
rice that they serve?
Then you put another one on top, and then you put the beans in that one. So that way, when you lift it, it just like melts of the beans on top, like the pancake.
No, that's too measured. That's too measured
The-
out.
the-
I
the-
just give me a.
The
freaking
rice,
plate of
does
slop.
it have
Just
sweet
give me
corn in it?
slop.
Yeah, just
Like
No,
mount
it had
it up,
vegetables,
man.
mixed vegetables.
It's
It
going
had
down the
carrots
line.
and corn.
Like-
But the
I like
thing,
the carrots and corn.
Yeah.
And like the mixed veggies, like the green beans and stuff and the rice. I like it.
but I felt legitimate going to that restaurant because I'm just like, dude, this is all stuff that my mom used to make.
It
me.
looks
It
fantastic.
looked great. Yeah, no, I was like, oh, I feel legitimized. Like, oh my God. But the funny thing was, Andy ordered something that she didn't know what it meant. So, okay, so like,
That's always fun.
it was
Yeah.
funny. So she,
What am I eating? You're eating ox penis, right?
Camel's hump.
No. So she says, so the
Camel's
server
hump?
asked her, she's like, oh, it comes with a side of beans. And she said it in Spanish. She's like, oh, los quieres, I forget, it's like coleados or something like that. Or volteados. And she went like, or she didn't do the hand signs. And he's like, colidos or something like that. It's
Cocidos?
no, it's blended in Spanish. I forget how you say it.
Molidos.
Something like that, but it's started with the C. And so Andy, like after 5 minutes, she's like, babe, can I be honest with you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she's like, I don't know how I ordered my beans. And I'm like, so then why didn't you ask? She's like, because I was embarrassed. And I'm like, she
Is there a
said it to
certain
you in
way she
Spanish.
likes her beans?
Well, that's the thing is
Okay.
that the way she ordered it, I don't want to say it if I'm wrong. If Monica's listening, she can probably correct me
Monica's
afterwards.
yelling at you right now.
Yeah, she probably is. I forget. I'm sorry, I forget. But I know volteados. So colidos or whatever it is, or that blended. So you get the black beans, and then you would blend them, and then it's more liquidized. And then
Okay.
volteados is refried beans. So you fry it even more, so that has more of like a paste texture to it.
Oh, okay,
That's
what I
bomb.
like.
That's
what I like.
bomb.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andy tries some of mine because I ordered it like that, and
Yeah.
I did the same motion. And I think it's this, and then this, and so I ordered it like this. And funny enough, the server did the same thing. So
Yeah.
apparently, this is like a universal thing that people know. And so she tries my beans, and she's just like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." But no, I don't know if you can make Guatemalan food fancy because I ordered pollo en crema, which was literally a chicken breast and a chicken leg, and it had a bunch of like cream on top of it with bell peppers, mushrooms, and onions.
Ooh.
It was so good. I took photos of it.
If you can upscale a simple dish as chicken and rice like that one man did in like I forget what country. That's all he would only make was just chicken and rice. And people from around the world would fly out to experience his chicken and rice.
Oh.
Because the amount of detail and like passion he put into it. Even it can be a very simple thing,
Yeah.
but it depends on the execution. Like, yeah, you can make it upscale
probably
for
is,
sure.
'cause
And this man was like in a little pueblo,
Yeah.
you know, super like rundown house, cooking it all himself, you know, not using a fancy kitchen, no crazy equipment, goes to the market himself, you know, picks up everything.
Yeah. But I will
It can
tell
be
you,
made
we paid
upscale.
$80 for 3 plates and 2 appetizers and 2 juices.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. And
No.
not only that, but because my mom was taking care of MJ.
Did they have that soda drink? Like a
Oh, no, they-
oh no, I'm thinking of chicha, but that's
No.
Gyarados?
Doritos. Y'all had Doritos there. I love the
Gyarados?
Doritos.
No,
the
they
orange
had-
one.
The one
They had
thing
jugo
good
de
with
melon.
Mexican food is a
They had
good
what?
bottle of
Jugo de
Gyarados.
melon.
Jugo de melon.
Jericho's?
Oh,
nice.
and it reminded me of how my mom used to make it. I hate
Yeah.
melon by itself, but
Yeah.
jugo de melon's so good. But we ordered my mom a plate of chile relleno plate, and we thought we were just gonna get a simple plate. Dude, it came out in a freaking tin, like a huge ass
Really?
tin. Yeah, and my mom's like, "I thought you ordered me a plate." I'm like, "This is the plate. This
Yeah.
is what they give you." It was good, dude.
Yeah,
Rellenos.
oh, I love chile rellenos.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude, the time your mom made chili rellenos on New Year's Eve, that was good.
Oh yeah.
That was really good. Oh, dude.
I've never been a fan of chile rellenos.
Me neither. But then I had his mom's and they were super good. I was like, oh, dude. I'm not a big fan of it.
Is it like the egg that kind of turns you off?
No,
Like
it's
egg
I
coating?
grew up in like a small household, so when my mom used to make it and she used to smoke it, I used to get like a,
Contact
huh?
Contact tie.
when she roasts it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It just was a bad smell, and I can associate
Oh,
this too.
okay.
Yeah. And then like every opportunity like that I had to try chile rellenos, it was made by other people that didn't know how to do them right. So yeah, they're not bad. It's just I
I think
wasn't
I
it
think
for me.
the recipe that my mom uses is a modified version of my grandmother's.
Ooh,
see.
it's good.
So it's
Passed down from the ancestors.
well,
I
yeah.
think
my mom does a lot, like her beans, her rice, her chili rellenos, her which a couple of her dishes are my grandmother's.
Oh.
That my mom is like modified.
Yeah.
because when your mom made it, everything was soft, like the chili and then the breading as well too. It was like it just meshed together. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I don't even like chili rellenos, and this was amazing.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's good. She
hungry now.
is really,
I
really
know,
good.
same.
I want a chimichanga. I want a good chimichanga. I haven't had a good
Honestly, I
chimichanga
could go
in a
for a
while.
chile relleno. Like after you hearing, I picture it. I see the fluffy egg whites.
I've seen a
sauce
place
on
make
top.
a chili relleno burrito.
I love La
I've seen
Azteca.
those.
La Azteca right there on Cesar Chavez and First Street.
I need a,
Very weird hours. Very, very weird hours. Really good burritos.
I need to ask my dad, because my dad, when I was a kid, we used to go to this one Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
And they had just a chimichanga. They used to do chimichangas, and I loved them so much because it was like, mind you, I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I was an 8 or 9 fat child. So it's like,
Little butterball.
dude, it's like a burrito that big. And it was like filled all the way up here, and it had like lettuce on top of it, sour cream, a little bit of guac, and then right when you would cut into it, it would be like a steam bomb. So as soon as you'd cut into it, you just see like a huge thing of like, just steam come out of it, and like you're just. Like, it was-
You're steaming
Isn't that the
your
best
face
when you're
with the
eating
food.
Yeah. But
You're so excited.
We used to
The
go.
inner fatness in you, you're like,
Well, because
Burning the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, because we used to go after, because we were going to church with my grandmother for a while, and so every Sunday we would go
For a while.
What was it? So we would go, but I never really got the name of the restaurant. I remember the restaurant to this day. I remember it, but I don't know what the name of the restaurant was. I don't even know if it's still around. But they used to make a bomb.
Was it ran by an old grandmother? Great
Oh,
grandmother?
dude, yeah, it smelled like Vicks. It was great.
picks and mothballs.
I do want to go to that street that you're talking about. If it's the same one that I'm thinking about, it's just a street of Guatemalan food. I do want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go
think there's
there
two, right?
after Taekwondo practice every now and then because my mom's boyfriend,
Well,
he was.
When did you do
he's Guatemalan.
Taekwondo? You did Taekwondo?
Yeah.
He knows how to kick your ass, dude.
You know how to do Taekwondo?
On site.
Yeah.
Really?
Prove it. Prove it right now.
I think I've told you guys that my
Show me your
instructor was
stuff.
he was a gold medal Olympus. You can actually Google him.
Can you kick your head?
He's a registered sex offender too now, though.
Oh,
What?
Yeah. He is.
Start. Oh,
Unfortunately, I was very sad.
So I don't learn from him anymore.
Yeah.
so he's got a bunch of accolades: gold medal Olympics, sex offender registry.
He's got he has an interesting repertoire.
Yeah.
Sean, I just want to let you know you are a cute kid.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just to give you that reassurance.
Show us on the Joker if he ever touched you.
Oh,
And where.
he touched me in a very hard way where he fractured 2 ribs. And now, mind you, I was wearing the pad armor,
will
and he
fight
just
for
gave me
you.
a quick little. All right, we're gonna spar real quick, bud. You ready? You ready? All right. Bop.
broke 2 ribs.
Timber.
Someone's
Timber. And I got the wind knocked out of me so hard that my mom's like, "We need to go
Yeah, he's got
to
it.
the to the emergency room because you're having a hard time breathing, and we need X-rays right
So is
now."
that when she broke up with him?
No, my mom's boyfriend was a Guatemalan guy. The guy who was my instructor.
Was different. Okay.
Yeah, they were friends, but he knew him because they had gone to Korea for a number of times for their testing, their Taekwondo and stuff. So, but after practice, he would always take us to go get some food around there, like a few of the bakeries and stuff. Oh my god, those little markets are so fun to be in because it's just like chaos, and there's so many delicious like sweetbreads.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. We would also get like they kind of were like pupusas, but not really like pupusas. They had like a different name, or they kind of looked like a tamale. But yeah, we'd get breakfast there after practice.
Might.
Agree with you
Saturday
with food?
mornings.
But apparently, Guatemalan food isn't carb heavy.
No,
No. Besides beans and rice, no.
it's very hefty in fiber though. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's rice and meat. That's all
it,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they only gave us like tortillas. Like I think the only thing that has masa in it is like chuchos, tamales, and tortillas, and that's it.
See, Mexican food, we have to worry about like sugar.
Everything.
Everything.
Like,
Lard.
yeah,
You know.
lard. Like we don't care. If it tastes good and it cooks, we're using
Fried
it.
corn
Yeah.
flour.
You know, like Andy says, it's hard to get materials to an island like that. It's just
An exotic island.
It's okay. I told her, I'm like, if she ever makes me mad, I just take her to Guatemala and feed her bananas.
I mean,
We're
you're
known for our bananas and coffee.
a member of the tree people, right?
The what?
You're a member of the tree people. You just
Member of
come
the
down?
tree people?
Yeah, you're a member of the tree people.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. There's also a rebel base station in Guatemala.
Look like trees.
I go to Guatemala and they're like, oh my God, dude, why is this guy so tall? Yeah, we're all
You're not
short.
one of us.
Not-
They're gonna think you're really famous.
They'll think
when
I'm
you
a
come over.
Megazord.
No, they'll think you're famous.
Why?
You know, if you
They
go in
think
like
you're
some
like
nice
a
clothes
basketball
and
player.
just a
Yeah.
little bit
You know
taller.
what? I'll try that. Or I get kidnapped.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, held for ransom.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like
That's
5
more likely.
It's like you're 5'11", you look nice, and they're like, oh, he must be a
I'm
basketball
6
player.
foot. What are you talking about? Not 5'11", 6 foot.
The American they would want him back.
What is that?
I don't know.
Russian.
I know.
Because it's a foreign person. It just sounds funnier. You
It's
still
Red
laugh.
Dawn. It's Red Dawn all over again. They're not going through Cuba. They're going
Russia's
through
behind
Guatemala.
everything.
Wolverines, man.
Russia.
Hey, man, Wolverines.
Wolverines.
Oh, hold up. I do have a question before jumping to another topic real
Because we've
quick.
been stuck on Guatemala.
We have. Okay. No. Before we do our main topic, are we really going to play Fortnite?
No.
I mean, I may have
I haven't
downloaded
downloaded
it.
it.
I downloaded it, but
Uploaded
I don't.
And I may have
You
looked
guys,
at the price.
you guys downloaded Fortnite?
Yeah.
Well, I've had it, but
I've never
I mean,
touched Fortnite.
I've recently put it back in my console, and I've updated, and I went to go check how much it is to get all 5 Rangers.
$40.
Yeah.
50 because you have to buy
The season pass, right?
No. So
No,
it's-
you don't. Okay, you can get the season pass,
Yeah.
and you can, if you play the games and do the stuff, you can have access to getting all those stuff.
Okay.
But you also have a chance to just get them all at once.
So the season pass, I think,
Okay,
is like
okay,
10 or
okay.
$15, and that gets you Tommy's green and white Ranger suit.
Yes.
And the glider is the white Tiger Zord.
Yes.
Now the bundles to get the Rangers is $40 for all of them, or I think like $10 for each.
So what
don't
they
care.
did is that
I
they
care.
no they did it like this. It's because you have to buy it with V-Bucks.
Yes.
So it's like over 2,000 in V-Bucks, mind you.
50 for that.
Yeah,
I did the
you
math. on
you
it.
have to buy. They don't do like a $3,000
No.
a 3,000 V-Bucks. It's either 2,000 or 5.
Yeah, so you have to spend
So
50.
you have to spend 40 or $50 to get it, and then
I-
you're left over with a bunch of
But
V-Bucks.
I
that you
actually
don't
have
use.
some V-Bucks still in my account.
Okay.
Left over, like from my brother and I, since
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
been playing since like season 0.
If-
We have like a fair amount of money.
If Dragon
That
Ball
we
Z
just don't
didn't
use.
get me, if
Well, the Dragon Ball
Star
Z looked
Wars-
really gross, though.
Yeah.
You know,
The Star Wars
those
didn't get
models
me.
look
I think-
like crap.
I think why Power Rangers looks cool is that it's not only just like as a fan, but it's like cool as an opportunity with like all your friends.
It was that marketing
Can-
too, though.
yeah.
I'll be honest.
It's-
the marketing.
it's the
comes-
idea
It pisses
of-
me
no,
off, dude, that
no,
they did
no.
it this way.
Nah,
Why?
man.
Is mad because it's like, dude, it's a kids game, and you're trying to like appeal to me.
Yeah.
Born in
Yeah.
the '90s, it just sucks, dude.
You know why? Because you got money.
Exactly.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
like dumb, so dumb.
No, it's not because you're considering it.
That's marketing. That's how marketing
that was
works.
that was the best possible thing they could have done.
Dude, the freaking emotes are the way they pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the transition of in the trailer. It was the game footage, and then it turned into live action.
Yeah, and it's filmed in the location of where the
Yeah.
headquarters is at.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's over in LA.
And it was a 4:3 aspect ratio too. Dude,
should we do a Power Ranger skit? Go over there.
how far is it?
It's like an observatory, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a specific observatory. I forget.
We
what
just
the
need to
name
get
of
it at
is.
an angle. We don't need
Yes.
to be close.
I think it's like a 45 minute to an hour like
Drive?
and then the hike up there is about another hour.
Dude, just to visit where Zordon goes, or where Zordon
it's
is.
about it's about an hour, it's about an hour hike.
Dude, I'm down.
'Cause you gotta
That's a
like
day of shooting too.
yeah,
if we do, yeah.
that's like you gotta
In
go
this
early.
heat too. For
No, it will go in the winter.
Because I think the building is still there, isn't it?
I'm
the-
pretty sure. I've never
Yeah,
heard that.
But
they
we can't
took
go
it.
unless we have the morphers.
Well, the because the observatory it was
just
it was,
one more
it was an
for- just do
observatory,
by one.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And just interchange.
Oh wait, no, I think they tore it down.
I'll look right now. See if
Yeah,
the
I think
Power
they-
Ranger Observatory is still there.
I think it's still there. I think
It should be still there.
no, I think they tore it down though. I think they might have because I remember like a couple of years back. I think a few
They have
years
a
back.
They can tear.
Saves us.
They
saves
might
us time
tear
and
down
budget.
the observatory, but
No,
they'll
'cause
never tear down the morphing grid.
Well, because it was abandoned for like the
Never
longest
destroy the
time.
morphing grid.
There was like a little park right in front of it.
Uh-huh.
And like it was an observatory right on top, and I think it was like abandoned for a while because it's that outer layer You know, when like whenever they would be like right in the front of like the command center.
Yeah.
That's the part of the observatory that like they would film it.
It's at Griffith Observatory, so yeah, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Is it at Griffith? I don't think it's at Griffith. Is it?
Yes, the Griffith Observatory, which was used for the filming location for the exterior shots of the Power Rangers command
Is there a
center,
picture?
known as
Is there a picture?
Power Rangers filming location right here, and then boop, 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 boop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that is it.
Let me see.
That looks so cool.
I'll see it after.
Man, I would have.
It's all graffiti.
I would geek out. Honestly.
Yeah, that's at the observatory, and then
Dun, dun, dun,
the place where they did it, the first one, it was like in the
Just
desert.
do a transition, just a shot, and then just 3 little
Streams.
and then we just shoot it in here. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Zorda.
I just don't like the kiddos.
Who graffitied
What?
it?
Who
graffiti-
You know what?
graffitied
It was
that?
funny when it was Master Chief. It's like, oh, it's the
Yeah.
guy from Fortnite. But like, I swear to God, dude, if I hear a little kid going like, oh my God, it's the...
I heard the kids say it's the guy from Fortnite when they saw Sora.
Unfortunately, that's
I'd punch one.
it's a reality now. Kids are gonna no, that's the thing. I've not learned to accept it, but I've learned to kind of just like let it happen because my
cope.
niece does the same thing. She doesn't watch movies. She watches movie recaps on YouTube.
What?
And that makes me so mad.
Hold on, let's not skip that. What's going on? Wait,
No,
hold
it makes me so mad because she goes, I go, oh, I'm gonna go see, I told her, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see the new horror movie and stuff like that. You know, the sequel. It was like it was Bloodlines. I told her, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see Final Destination Bloodlines. And I'm like, oh, she goes, oh cool. I was like, oh, have you seen the movies? She goes, yeah, I've seen those. I'm like, when did you have time to watch all of those movies? She goes, oh, I watched them on YouTube. How did you watch them on YouTube? Oh, I watched the recaps. I just walked away. I was like,
Attention span, man. They just don't care.
Yeah.
They just don't care.
That's the thing. But I mean, and then I thought about it. The thing is that for me as a kid, when I learned about music, I learned it through TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned it through video games.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you learned it through video games.
Need for Speed
so
soundtracks.
It's not different. That's the thing.
Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
It's-
Taxi.
Yeah.
Dude, Crazy Taxi inspired a generation.
Yeah.
Of getting,
And honestly, if you think about it, that's. I mean, I'm saying if you think about it, that's what video games is doing today.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's how Fortnite is doing it.
It's
yeah.
just, look,
Because mine was Crazy Taxi,
that you're right.
Jet Grind Radio,
Jet Set
Jet
Radio.
Set
Jet Set Radio, and then Sonic.
Adventure.
Yeah,
soundtrack.
those were like really big.
Sonic was weird though because they would hire bands to make original music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
But it was in that. But
Movie,
it
movies used to
was,
do that before too back in the day. Like, they would just
but it was
hire
a different.
bands.
But it was a different vibe though. It had like that genre. So then once you kind of heard it, you were then like, oh, that's interesting, and then you would go listen to something that was similar. And
Yeah,
you
like
kind of go from there.
Because you're right. Like Crazy Taxi was my first introduction to The Offspring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that made sense.
Alternative rock.
Yeah.
Like that or
Queen was Wayne World for me.
Yeah.
For Queen.
Yeah.
Oh,
true that.
what was it? Tony Hawk, Pro Skater.
Oh
yes!
Tony Hawk,
that's
Pro
right.
Skater.
Dude, that whole soundtrack I
Yeah.
still listen to.
Need for Speed
yeah.
Underground to the window to the wall.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Or
whole-
the Underground 2 with Snoop Dogg's and the Doors song, Riders on the Storm.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's so many there's so many of them that you're just like, oh man, like a lot of these video games they really inspired like what you were listening to at the
Yeah.
time.
And honestly, that's what's happening today.
You're right.
And we have to learn to kind of just let it happen.
Yeah.
We can't control it because are you going to be the one that's going to show all these kids like, oh yeah, look, Power Rangers. I'm going to show this whole goddamn generation of Power Rangers, guys.
Well,
And then you're going to understand.
I told
You're going to understand.
So I thought it was funny because I told Monica, I go, when we have a kid, I think I'm gonna do Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
I think that would be funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of like finding
One
Saturday morning.
morning.
Yeah, but like having Saturday morning
Edit
cartoons like
that. I was like, I would make like a 3-hour block of like old cartoons I'd watch and then edit in one Saturday morning.
With commercials in the
Yes!
middle.
commercials.
I'll put it in ads,
you have
man.
to, yeah,
Like-
but you have to do the ads yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
No, dude, I just copy and paste. I would just get like these old
What if we
ads.
did the ads? It was just
That'd be
like,
really funny.
Be kind, rewind, kind of.
Yeah. Be kind.
We do it for our kids.
Yeah. We do
I
it
think
for our
that'd be.
kids. I'm
I
gonna-
think that'd be hilarious because
Yeah,
then like every
Dad, were you in a
Saturday-
commercial?
Like, but then every
Yes.
That was a
every
long time
Saturday-
ago.
No, 'cause think about it. No, 'cause think about it, especially if you did it like pretty
Your old
easy.
dad's kind of cool.
She was like, "Why? Which shows would you want to show them?" And I was like, "Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yes.
what was it? I would
Metabots.
do Metabots.
Cubics.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which are Gundam Wing.
Mummy's alive.
Mummy's alive.
Dude,
Mummy's
the
alive.
fact you said Metabots.
alive.
Yeah.
love
Shaolin Showdown.
Shaolin
Jackie
Showdown.
Chan Adventure.
Jackie Chan.
Yep. Not,
what-
what,
that's
what
where I
was
would
the
go-
other one? Shaolin. What was it? The second one?
Oh, we don't talk about
I
that.
know, but I was like, don't put that.
Yeah,
Like,
Shaolin
second
one.
Chronicles.
Shaolin
Yeah, Shaolin
Chronicles.
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 Yeah. I thought it was funny though because then
Chan
because then Monica
Yes,
was
Jackie Chan
telling
Adventures
well
totally.
because Monica was telling me she goes, so what happens when they go to school and they talk about shows that nobody else has seen?
Then they're cool.
And I was like, and
They
she
bond
goes,
with their teachers. Yeah. They bond with the staff.
yeah.
The staff is gonna love them.
See, because I just want that
That one
moment.
kid that's friends with all the staff.
Yeah.
I knew like 3
weird
kids in
quiet
elementary
kid.
school that was
Because
like that.
I want that one moment where like my kid goes Jackie, and then out of nowhere just going like just have the teacher go, what the hell? Where did you hear that from?
God.
Oh, it's my favorite show, Jackie Chan
They're
Adventure.
about to get in a
What?
fight with the kid. It's
I
like, I
would-
challenge you to a Shaolin
Yeah.
showdown.
Dude, I have done it so many times where like
Gong Hee Ken Pai.
I've heard kids mention like TV, like movies or TV shows where I'm
Yeah.
like, where did you hear that? They were like, my dad showed me this movie, and I'm like, your dad's awesome.
One of our students, her dad is very much like a nerdy kind of guy.
Yeah,
He has her playing Rivals and stuff like that. She's asking me like, have you played with the new Marvel Rivals character yet? I'm like, no, have you? And she's like, yeah, I really like him. I'm like, oh my
It's like,
God,
it's like
your dad-
first of all, I
your
don't like how
dad's
you're
doing a
pushing
good
this on me.
job.
Like, I'm an adult. I got more important things to do, but I do want to play it though.
I tried Blade the other night. It was really fun.
He's
okay.
he's
I'm
something.
happy that.
He's something.
But
What?
So I was watching a couple Power Ranger shorts on YouTube.
Okay.
Just reminiscing
Yeah.
of my childhood. And Andy so happens to like walk by and watch what I'm watching. And she's like, I never understood one thing about Power Rangers. And I'm like, what? And she's just like, why does every like action shot always have an explosion?
Oh, because the power. Yeah.
Because it's Jackie
There's an
Chan
explanation
style.
for that,
Yeah.
Andy.
I explained it.
It's
earlier.
in the lore.
it's an overflow of the power grid.
Yes.
Exactly.
That it's so much energy that it just it explodes.
Explodes in the color that the Power Ranger that you're at too.
And that's
So
why
I
there's an
tell her-
explosion.
And she's just like,
You're on drugs.
What are you
You're on
talking about? There's no
drugs.
Yeah.
explosions behind them.
You're on drugs. Why you just
Gaslighter
so
the whole
gaslighter the whole
time.
time?
why is it so extra? I'm like, because it was cool back then.
It was
right?
cool. It was the 90s.
And first off, it's
still
still
cool.
cool.
After your transformation, you're expecting a big old explosion behind you.
Yeah.
And then
Dude,
from
I used to as a kid.
it's the same shot from 5 different angles.
Dude,
Oh, and then when they get a battleizer, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
I love how they reuse footage.
You know, like-
dude,
Constantly
I
recycling footage.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
honestly,
I love going back between that's Japanese footage.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
American
that's
footage.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
you
always-
can see by the graininess and like how like
No.
the
You know-
filter it has on it.
you know
Yeah.
you know which one's actually really funny? You can always tell it when Tommy is Green Ranger.
Yeah.
And it's especially in the second season when he's still alive because they got rid of the shield.
They had to, yeah.
They got rid of the shield, so the shield is foam. But on the Japanese footage, it's not foam. So the shield changes whenever like Tommy's in frame. So it's always super funny because you're like, oh, that's actually that's Jason Frank. That's not him. That's him.
It was funny.
Not him.
It's funny now. It's funny to look back at Power Rangers because the way that the American had to adapt it, and it was so funny to see. It's so funny to see when they're fighting in the Japanese footage.
Yeah.
When they get hit, they're like, "Dah!" and stuff like that.
Oh, they sell.
Yeah,
They
and so
sell.
then, and so like then you're thinking in America like, oh crap, we got to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We got to be over the top and stuff. So you just hear like the you know like the actors and actresses in the voiceovers, like that and stuff. And you just see sparks coming out when they get hit.
It was cool, man.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I saw a post coming from San Diego Comic-Con where it was a girl. She took a picture with Amy Jo Johnson.
Oh man.
And when she took a picture with Amy Jo Johnson, she was like, took a picture with a Power
Oh,
Ranger.
and didn't know who it was.
I didn't know which one it is. Can somebody tell me which Power Ranger this is? And then like, no, but literally like the entire
Chat?
like
Or
comment
comment?
section was just like, you're not a fan. Just like, how do you not know? That's Amy Jo Johnson. She's the first Pink Ranger. Like just like going down. But the funnier thing was is that the girl was wearing Mighty Morphin
Yeah!
pink.
I
She's
saw that
wearing the
photo,
Mighty
yeah.
Morphin pink.
So I think she was trolling.
It's probably
was probably a
a
troll.
rage
Rage
bait.
bait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
those are not fun.
Yeah.
Dude, Andy still makes fun of me because she like every now and then she'll be like,
What's she rage bait you?
dude, no, she'll go like
Yes, I
she'll do
would.
like,
I would.
can you do the morphing pose? And I'm like, why? Because like I know Mighty Morphin. I think I also know Lightspeed Rescue.
I
Do you do the pink Power Ranger?
see. My thing is that if
Isn't it like is this like
With the hand on the hip.
yeah like this? So like,
yeah.
And I know Billy's just like this. Yeah.
see my thing is that I'm going to teach my kids when I have kids, I'm going to teach them that every single time you start rock paper scissors, you have to yell "Gongi Empire." Like you can't start.
That's gonna be immediate racism.
You can't.
He gets it. He's about to start a fire. He's like this. All right, you ready? Ready? Gongi Kenpai.
Yeah, but he'd be known as a weird kid. They wouldn't mess with him.
Some voodoo crap.
Could you imagine him running up to people going, "Tiger Claw"?
The hell? Why's your kid scratching me?
Tiger. Why does it sound like that's Rex Kwon Do?
He beats the kid up.
He's just walking around.
Gong Hee Kenpai.
Just walking around. Fist of Timmy behind. Just
Every time he beats a kid, he takes their shoes or something.
Oh my god, trophy.
every single time he takes it, he's just like, "Oh, now I have to take your Shengon Wu." He just takes like a shoe or their
What?
wallet.
What are you talking
That's my
about?
mother's necklace. It's mine now.
You lost,
But
it's
she
mine.
died.
This is your most valuable item, right?
What's your most valuable? Oh, I have this necklace that my mom got. That's fine.
I'll put up this.
I got my
He's gonna
sash.
fight with every combination.
Yeah.
He carries around a talisman,
Yeah,
a morpher, does a pose right before.
yeah, dude. It's be hilarious.
He's gonna have a more.
That's gonna be the new
He's gonna have a
monkey screen.
digidevice, a Pokedex. Sees a raccoon. What is that? What Pokemon is that?
First off, you guys joke. That kid sounds awesome.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the dream as a kid. You wanted every piece of technology you saw
Yes.
as a kid.
At 8
Yeah.
years old,
Yeah.
your kid's
Yeah.
gonna come up to you. He's like, "Dad, I'm going on an adventure."
Do you know how bad I wanted a Digivice?
No.
And I knew
Oh,
it was just a Gigapet, but I still
Yeah.
wanted a Digivice.
I
Like,
wanted a scanner. Do you remember scanners? You would scan the barcode and you could find like monsters
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
them,
yeah, yeah.
and then you can connect.
Those
it
were
to
fun.
Fight. Yeah, I
Those were
wanted
fun.
one.
And then you can connect them and fight. Yeah.
Yeah,
I missed those.
I was too poor for that.
yeah. By Radka.
Childhood.
Yeah.
I like it.
I miss it.
And
a
now
lot of it.
depression. 30 years old, broken knees, broken back.
Dude, I remember being a little
Broken
fat kid.
psyche.
Dude, okay.
I miss being
Ken-
a little fat kid sitting in a couch with just like snacks around me,
Yeah.
and then just like it's time for Saturday morning cartoon.
I feel like going on a tangent right here because about WWE. About they're raising the not raising the price, but they're moving to ESPN, and they're gonna charge you $30 a
From
month.
wait, didn't they just do Netflix? And
Yeah.
Now,
So now, well, no, all the PLEs. What's happening right now is that all the premium live events are on Peacock, and so now they said, okay, in 2026, all those like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, all
Money in
those
the Bank,
Money in the Bank,
that
they're all
kind
going
of
to be only exclusively streaming on ESPN Plus. And that's you have
No,
to get
ESPN.
ESPN. No, it's ESPN Plus.
No, because I had to read through it because the pricing didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's $30 for ESPN alone, but if you have YouTube TV or any kind of streaming service that has ESPN, you can watch the pay-per-views there. 'Cause
Really?
I was reading it. Yeah, I was reading through the way it is, at least from my understanding.
Isn't ESPN also on Hulu?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is,
Yes,
and it's
it
on
is.
Disney Plus as
Yes.
well too.
So, but ESPN Plus is a different service.
Yeah.
So, if you want to watch the entirety of the library for WWE, you need Netflix for Monday Night Raw. You need Peacock for USA to watch
This
Friday
is
Night
really
SmackDown.
dumb. Why are we splitting everything up?
Because
I don't know.
TKO is stupid.
it really
yeah,
is.
and then you have all PLEs.
Well, they did the
on
math.
ESPN.
It was
so
gonna-
many
it was-
hoops.
They did the math. It was going to cost about like over $100 a month.
Yes,
to
to
watch
watch
wrestling,
everything.
to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah, I know, but that's not your demographic.
If only there was a way to kind of.
Oh, pirating's coming
Pirate.
back.
I mean, that's the thing.
Pirating is. It's
People
funny
are gonna-
enough, I was
people are
telling
gonna get, like-
Rene about it because of all the stuff that's going on with the streaming wars and stuff, it's pushing people in this day and age to now just pirate stuff or
Find VPNs,
make digital copy. Like I would like to buy a VCR machine so I can put the DVD in, whatever I have on it, upload that into a VHS, and then burn that and make physical media copies of
because it's
VHS
all gone.
movies.
You can't watch Courage the Cowardly Dog on any streaming service because HBO took it away.
Yeah.
So now you can buy a DVD set for $18, but it's still like, you know, we brought this up with what's it, 20 Days Later?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you couldn't
Media-
get the physical
media's getting
copy,
lost.
or you couldn't buy it digitally because it was available nowhere.
And that's the thing.
It's
though, is-
scary
Yeah.
to think like just how easily something like can be poof gone in the ether.
yeah.
Well, and that's the worst part too, is that like these streaming services are trying to figure out how exactly do I
They're
bring
nickel and
people-
diming you so hard, man, with their
Yeah.
prices and their
That's the thing.
rates. And
I've already
come
accepted.
on.
I am never going to go see a live event because that's just crazy. Because they're going to be in Anaheim in October.
Yeah.
And the floor seats are already $3,000.
What?
Yeah. The
Whoa.
top. The top.
$150.
Yeah. No, the top $300.
yeah.
When I was a kid, when I went to go see a live show for WWE,
Yeah.
I got the top ones because that was the only one left. But that was like $60 when I was a kid.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Now it's $300.
But those places still sell out. That's the
No,
problem.
they do, and that's the thing. And I don't.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
like,
getting mad at WWE fans because now we're
enabling it.
we're acting like Disney fans. We're acting
Yeah.
like Disney adults, where it's like you throw a price at us and we're still gonna comply, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna comply this time.
and then you go
In
all right.
2026, I might have to stop watching wrestling altogether because I can't support a
support
platform that doesn't support me trying to watch it.
My
Yeah.
only thing too
That's
is
fair.
I also
I respect
didn't.
that.
I thought it was kind of BS. The whole thing of it was a very beautiful end to John Cena's like story.
Yeah.
that just recently happened, and then for some reason we had to spoil it with Brock Lesnar.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
that threw back everyone.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
moment. Him going like it's a farewell,
Yeah.
everything like that, and then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar just walks in and
So-
then like just totally like shits on the whole thing, and you're like,
What?
why?
When I saw that for SummerSlam, I was watching it. I was happy that Cody won because he got the title back, and then John Cena is going back into his face persona and stuff. And it just showed that WWE didn't know what to do with his heel persona.
Yeah.
And I think what it was is that they saw that okay, we got 4 months left. Well, we already did him versus Randy
Orton.
We already did him versus CM Punk. We can't really do him versus Roman Reigns. It doesn't because Roman doesn't need it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So then the last one was obviously Brock, but the thing was is that that's a mix up right now because that's
Yeah.
where the status is on Brock Lesnar and how you feel about it. That's
Nothing's
your
proven yet,
That's
but
your
still,
but
yeah.
that's your choice to if you want to support him. If you don't want to support him, that's up to you. I don't because he's just
A monster.
yes not I mean yeah, it looks like a monster too.
Brock Lesnar
But
is
it's
a
just
monster too.
that too. It's just like it's because Brock Lesnar is like Goldberg. He doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't.
He's just a threat.
He doesn't need to come back. There's no reason for Brock Lesnar to come back. We already have a tank, which is Braun Breaker. That's the thing. We already have a bunch of people that are big enough to take on and become the new persona of Beast Incarnate and stuff.
Well, the problem is that they're not going to be using Brock Lesnar to their fullest ability.
No.
Like that's the thing
He's-
is that
I think he's
I miss
only
him as a
coming back
UFC
for
fighter.
Cena, and that's it.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
But my thing is that why do something that you already knew was going to be so controversial?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so weird. Of okay,
Ratings.
cool. No, but the thing,
Maybe the controversy itself causes more ratings, more foot
but
traffic.
it also causes a lot more people to just click off.
well,
That divisiveness.
WWE's
Are we going to be
fan base.
are we going to be divisive, or are we going to? Because
Any
honestly,
publicity is good publicity.
Well, this is the thing about WWE's fan base because Rene kind of hit the nail.
Yeah.
He hit the nail
Just
right in the head.
Turning
'cause
into Disney adults.
It is because if you watch the entire Cody John Cena match,
Yeah.
the stadium was anti-Cody, like 100%. Like it was boos every time he would be winning.
Yeah.
They put on a show so well that the crowd flipped without them realizing they flipped
Yeah.
because when Cody won, everyone cheered, which is great. But if you look at the Reddit comment section, if you look at any social media posts, people are still crying and complaining that John Cena should have won. He's leaving after 4 months.
Yeah.
So what is he going to do? Take the title away, and then you complain that you have to. You're going to bring an old title back. It's just recycling.
I think Cody probably should have been in 4 months. I feel like that would have been a stronger story.
But I think because of what you said, where this made no sense, they had no idea what the story was going to be about with his heel turn. The Rock basically left him. The face that John Cena had, that turn with Brock Lesnar, is a feud that will probably be built up. But again, it's going to go to nowhere because where are they going to fight? What pay-per-view up next? Survivor Series?
No, Clash.
Clash at Paris?
No, no, they could do it at Survivor Series, but they're setting up Clash at Paris with him and with Cody and Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting that up.
Yeah.
The last night. Yeah.
But John Cena and John Cena and Brock doesn't make any sense right now. Like
it doesn't, because you have to, if you're leading up to that, you have a lot of time, but I don't know where it's gonna happen because SummerSlam just passed, and that's their biggest. That was their quarter event.
Yeah.
The next one is not until Survivor Series, which is until November.
And then you also have the problem that wrestling fan base is kind of stupid too, because WWE is feeding you crap.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, "Oh, this is why AEW is so much better." It's like it's a fun watch, but no one with a brain cell will tell you that AEW storylines are better. It's still nonsensical. It's still a shock factor series. It's nothing.
I feel like
it's nothing to be excited about.
The problem is that we haven't reached storytelling we haven't hit like that moment where everybody's involved in everything like that, like Cody and Roman Reigns in a while. The whole like John Cena thing, everybody was like, "This is weird. Like I don't really like this." I guess John Cena fans are like, oh, "Okay, we're on board" and everything like that. But it wasn't to the point of like everybody being invested.
Well, everything's being turned over so quickly, and not just that, but Nick Khan, who's the head of TKO, basically said in an interview that when the merger or when this decision was made to move all the PLEs to ESPN, he said, when we did that by moving all the PLEs to Peacock, everyone followed suit. So we completely have faith that our fan base will move over to another app or another channel to watch it because they did it with Peacock. That doesn't make any sense. When the PLEs moved from WWE Network to Peacock, Peacock was less than $8 a month for the premium tier.
Yeah, it was cheap.
It was cheap. Now you're asking people to move over to another application that costs $30 a month or a TV subscription. Why? No one's going to go from $10 a month
to
$30 a month.
It's a lot.
Plus keeping Peacock, plus keeping Netflix.
Yeah, you're at this point. In order for me to stay up to date, I have to have 5 different streaming services.
It doesn't make any sense. And there's so much good TV to watch besides wrestling.
Yeah,
I can watch all of the events on Instagram and completely understand the story.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I understand what's going on.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything else.
Just watch their Instagram feed. That's pretty much it.
Which sucks because there are good athletes in wrestling, and watching their full matches it's a spectacle, and it's a disservice to them. They're putting in so much work just for people to be like, yeah, I can go watch it on Instagram. But I mean, what are you going to do? How else can you watch it?
I just think it's super silly. It is really, really silly.
It's dumb. It's dumb.
It really is.
TKO needs.
Well, I feel like people are like also don't understand that like WWE it's a MAGA company.
It is.
It's a MAGA company.
Triple H up there behind Trump kissing his ass like a loser. Actually, after I saw that, I'm like, I don't like Triple H. I don't need to know anything about him.
It's a very MAGA company, and I'm kind of like
kick rocks.
And then they brought Brock Lesnar back, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess Jared from Subway is also getting a job too.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
He's gonna be working in concessions.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we just give Jared another job? He's coming out. He's getting out of jail in a month. Let's do it.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Congrats.
Yeah, he's getting out of jail in a month. But I'm just saying.
Hope he gets denied.
But you have but that's the thing though, is that like you could say the same thing for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
For all the stories that are about Brock Lesnar, like literally, you could watch the pay-per-view on Netflix, and then immediately click out of it, and then go watch McMahon. That's also on Netflix.
It's crazy what Brock Lesnar was doing with McMahon. You know,
Dude,
in part of his contract deals to make him stay, he would throw women at him.
That's how McMahon kept him.
He'd be like, okay, be like, okay, we'll sign your contract, and then who do you want?
Yeah,
you
pick any of the girls, and I'll send them to you.
And he was married. He's married too.
He's a monster.
Yeah, he was married throughout the whole time.
It's hard to want to support an American production company like that.
Well,
after you
yeah,
see all
it's a
these
lot of-
people just
lot
kind of
of-
like
it's-
that work in it and that people are fans of.
Well, that's the
And
thing is that McMahon is like buddies with Trump too.
Yeah.
So like whatever weird crap Trump was into, I'm assuming McMahon was involved
Also into
or knew.
I want to
Same
see
time.
if he's probably on the list of names. You know?
Oh, probably.
I wouldn't be surprised
if he was on the Epstein list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I could see that.
I could, yeah.
I would say a third of the wrestlers.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
a third of
I
the
could see
current
that.
roster of the current roster.
Of the current roster, 'Cause
not the younglings, but like the ones that are.
Oh, like
think-
Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think probably go. Who'd you have?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, definitely. The Rock. I could see The Rock being.
Yeah, you know what? It makes sense if The Rock.
The Rock's a 50-50.
Seeing The Rock today and how he acts,
Yeah.
I would have to say he was probably on there one time, at least once.
He's maybe offered.
Yeah.
Well, because not only that, but also how close he was with McMahon.
Yeah,
Me.
Triple H, obviously.
Triple H,
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, every
Hulk,
time. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Oh yeah,
Definitely.
There's no way in hell Hulk Hogan isn't on there.
No.
yeah. All the guys were like, "Oh my god, it's Hulk Hogan!" And they were just like
Undertaker.
beating off each other and just like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I want to say he knows.
The
I think he
Undertaker's in the same
knows.
category of
Yeah.
The Rock, where it's like a 50-50. You could see it,
who?
but you also don't.
The
Hogan?
Undertaker
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
as a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Dang.
Yeah, that was quick.
Um.
I could definitely
Surprisingly, yeah, I felt it's felt quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
see. But yeah, it's
crazy.
that's why, like, honestly, I was kind of starting to get into it, into like wrestling, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep.
I'm
up.
still into it because, like I said,
And I'm
there's
like,
talent
ugh.
that I could appreciate. It's just there's a lot of
There's not a storyline I care about.
That's
That's the problem.
That's the problem. There's no
there's
no
not-
like thread that keeps you going. There's kind of like here.
There's no storyline that's like really going, and
I
any
was-
storyline that's really big right now, it's half cooked.
I was really pissed off of how they treated LA Knight this past Monday.
what do they do?
Because they gave him a title shot against Seth Rollins, and then he was like, okay, cool, this is his chance. CM Punk came out and interfered in the match, so he lost, so he doesn't get the title. And it's like, come on.
They keep dangling in front of him.
Yeah, they keep dangling in front of him. That too, and then also people are like, Seth has the title. That's great. That's cool. Whatever story you're doing with him. Again, he doesn't need the title again. He doesn't need to be World Heavyweight Champion. Give that to LA Knight, You could have given it to LA
But
Knight.
that's the
and with
problem is
story.
when it comes to storylines. Like that's the thing is going back to what Nick was saying
Yeah.
about like there's not a single story he cares about. I can still be into it because I've been into the whole system. I
Yeah.
can understand it, but I'm never gonna like tell someone's like, oh, it's so good, and it's my soap opera.
But the thing is that like the way that it's going, you enable them by subscribing, by doing everything
Yeah.
like that. If
Yeah.
you stop watching,
Yeah.
that'll then.
That's the thing, though, is that I have all these
No one-
services.
no one's-
not,
yeah.
I have all these services,
Yeah.
but it's not because of WWE. I have Netflix because there's a lot of other stuff to watch on there.
Yeah, there's shows
Peacock,
coming up,
I
too.
love NBC shows,
I really I loved the.
and then YouTube TV
just-
I have because
just to kind of
you have Paramount too still. I would get rid of Paramount, honestly.
Star Trek.
Just to kind of like start
mean,
going into the main topic, I thought it was really funny in King of the Hill when Bill's like, "Oh, I finished Netflix."
I know.
Do you know
Netflix.
Do you know that when you finish Netflix, they send a wellness check?
That was so great. Oh my god,
I was
They
like,
kept
"Oh
him
my
with
god,
long
it's
hair.
so funny."
I love it.
I was hoping that they were gonna keep him like huge.
Yeah.
And then they
Did you
send
know
him back
he was
down.
more sassy too this time around?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Like I was like, okay,
Yeah.
because he's calling out Hank or
Yeah.
like just giving some pushback to Hank, which
Yeah.
normally you don't see that, and he's like really supporting Peggy.
Did the voice actor for Dale change?
No, it's the same
twice.
guy.
No, twice. So the voice actor for Dale did a couple episodes, and I think he passed away because he did pass away in 2023.
So that
And-
wouldn't because Dale sounded different halfway through.
And you
the
see it. You see it
season.
especially in like the third one with the War Room.
Yeah.
I do. I didn't. His voice
But
kind
I-
of grew on me.
Yeah.
I just couldn't stand the fact that it sounded like he was trying really hard to sound old. Because I like Dale's very satirical voice, exaggerated hillbilly,
His raspy.
but this one is very much like very old sounding. Like it felt it in the stomach. You know. I couldn't get into it. John Redcorn. I think he filmed all his scenes before.
He did, but he was gonna have a bigger thing in season 2. So I don't know how they're gonna write him
There's
out.
a season 15 confirmed.
I mean, that's where it led. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. Everybody I was talking to so far has like seen it and been like, it's really good.
Even dude, I got Andy into King of the Hill because she found out it was Greg Daniels that was a showrunner for the original, And we watched all of season 15, and she's like, dude, it's so good. I hope they're making it 15th. And I'm like, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But that's the thing, though, is that because at the very end of this season, John Redcorn is like getting into business with Peggy and Hank.
They're getting into bed.
No, they're getting in.
They're getting in. Yeah,
No. But the idea is that, but that implies that next season he was going to have a bigger, what was it? A bigger part inside the season. Which now they're probably going to have to just recast.
They'll probably recast.
Yeah.
I mean, because are we really going to ignore the fact that Luann was not in the series?
Yes.
Chrissy was asking, where is she? I'm like,
Dead.
dead, but she probably went to go live with Lucky somewhere.
Yeah, but still, like, you should have brought back so many. The fact that the show or the season brought back so many memorable moments, like they did not need to talk about the fact that Peggy has scar tissue in her thighs. Yeah, they didn't need to bring that up, but they did, and we all know what episode that's from.
And then what was it? Because then also they brought back Hank's little brother.
Good GH.
Yeah, GH, which I was like, oh yeah,
Love
that's
that
right.
GH.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Good Hank.
Good Hank.
Are you one of the fitty? Are you the fitty man?
Wait, you don't know Good Hank?
No, because
Good Hank, his Japanese half brother.
No, that's the other one. Good Hank is his other half brother that he has with Dee Dee.
That's why he keeps calling him GH.
Yeah, GH.
Yeah, the white trash one.
GH, you want to come over?
Because his name is Good Hank. Because he's like, hopefully I can do better with him.
Yeah.
He won't be as much of a failure
right.
as you are. It's
Cotton.
like, oh dang, Jesus.
The fact that Cotton, we have like some reference to Cotton with the whole like food episode. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on the cultural appropriation.
Getting
Cultural appropriation.
canceled.
Yeah, and then the German dude's like, oh yeah, I know Cotton. He killed my grandfather, and he's like, he's one of those fitty men. But he was like, I thought he killed just Japanese people, because when he went to Japan, he's like, I killed 50 of your dojos.
Yeah.
to the emperor of Japan, saying that to his face. I'm like,
I will tell you that I love the character growth that everyone went through.
Yeah.
Like Bobby is no longer he's not an idiot.
No.
He's not a kid. He actually has goals and he's
I
motivated
relate
to work.
Bobby the most.
Yeah.
In the
Dude,
show,
same.
I'm like,
I loved
bro.
I love the fact that Bobby was a great chef. I like the fact that he found what he's good at and he's doing it.
Yeah.
And he's passionate about it.
I also
He's
do
smart
like
about
that
it.
he is doing coal barbecuing.
Yes,
Charcoal.
Charcoal,
barbecue.
charcoal barbecuing, and he's like, Dad, I did research. Actually, coal barbecuing is better, and it makes more sense for what I want to do.
There's also something made me think about you.
Yeah.
It was the Dallas Cowboys episode.
Yeah.
Where Willow basically tells Bobby, just go talk to your dad.
Yeah.
And then they have a conversation. It's like, wow. So if you just talk,
Yeah.
you can maybe figure out your problems.
Yeah.
Which is such a great little thing to add. Like, yes, that was what was missing in the original show.
Yes.
But it makes sense to not add it there because he was only 13.
Yeah, he
What
was
are
a
you
kid.
gonna do?
He didn't know any
No.
better.
But I also do like this idea of Hank and Bobby never made a relationship.
No.
So now as adults, they don't know how to communicate with each other. And even Hank, when he's doing like the beer, when they're doing the home brewing, he got really jealous of Bobby because Bobby knew way more about it. And he even says, I could have spent time with my son, and I should have spent time with my son.
That's the story he was giving the guy.
Yeah,
at
like
the
I
very
should
end.
I should have used this to spend time with my son and actually make memories, but I can't, and everything else. I also really loved the when one of Bobby's patrons dies in the restaurant. Yeah, one of the episodes. In one of the episodes, his favorite customer dies in the restaurant because he has a heart attack.
Oh, you haven't seen that episode?
No, I haven't.
Oh shit!
Oh, so funny.
Well, anyway, the whole point of it is that when he's at his wake, everything about him is just like his dad. Like he's like, oh, he's prized for his prized lawn, his love of this. Like it's super funny. So Bobby feels like he's at his dad's funeral, but every single time that the actual son of the guy who passed away is talking about it, he goes, "Yeah, and I'm so glad that he died at his favorite restaurant." And then everybody looks at Bobby and he goes, "Our food didn't kill him." He goes, "I swear to God, we didn't kill him." And then
I barely even met the guy.
Came in twice.
Yeah, no, but it was really it was a solid season, great writing. It didn't feel like a waste of time. It felt like a great.
This is a reboot
What-
done right.
Yeah. What did IGN give it?
IGN gave it a 10. The score wasn't the funniest part. It was the comment that was left behind by someone.
Yeah.
Where it said, I would have given it a 9.5. That way it has room for improvement.
Something to work towards.
Yeah.
And my way, 5 should be hard to come by. Like,
And it's
Always in my life, I've been called a
we?
solid 5.
oh yeah, I don't mean to brag, but in my whole life, I've been called a 5.
I love Peggy in this episode. I never liked Peggy in King of the Hill.
You know
Because
what?
she would get on my nerves sometimes.
Oh,
Like,
and he's like,
there
she's a liar. She's
There,
a
there were episodes I would get annoyed with Peggy, but
Yes.
this season she was very, very great. I especially like the episode of her episode where she realizes that Bobby doesn't spend time with her.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I like that. And it's really cool. It's cool. It was interesting to see her kind of having these panic attacks that she has to
Yeah.
do things on her own.
Reminded me of my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, oh man, like that's pretty good. I like that. It wasn't even like funny, but it was just like a good episode.
Well,
I-
Bobby
I-
self-realizes
Yes.
this.
Yeah, I like that Bobby is her happy place. Like anything that has to do with Bobby, like she's so proud of Bobby
Yeah.
because he's made something of himself, and
Yeah.
she loves her son,
Yeah.
and that's her happy place. So even when she's like panicked or anything like that, her son's voice like really helps. It's
Yeah.
great. I think the whole series, the whole season was really, really good. It's a great addition to the legacy of King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will tell you my favorite episode is how far are you?
5 episodes.
Do you mind if I tell you which one? Because I think, okay, it's where they find out that Khan is divorced.
I was wondering where Khan is.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I've only seen, what's
His
her
wife?
name? Like, Min
So they didn't,
once.
they didn't
Yeah.
explain it, like why he hasn't appeared in the previous episodes. They just say the fact that he's been living in the garage and they've been divorced for 2 years.
Yeah.
At this point. But
Also,
it was-
Khan is they redubbed Khan. He's no longer which one? He's Ronnie Chang from King of the, from which one? From Daily Show.
Yeah.
That's who voices him now, Ronnie
yeah,
Chang.
they're
Okay.
making sure that they're not.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But I love that episode because everyone kind of landed in places where I feel like they belong.
Yeah.
Khan and Min never really connected in the series, so it only made sense for them to divorce. Connie grows up a little bit.
Well, it was an arranged marriage for them, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had been
No,
through,
was
it? Yeah,
they had been
it
through
was-
so
it was an
much
arranged
to-
marriage.
I thought that the whole point was that Min's dad wanted her to marry someone else, and then she ended up falling in love with the bad boy, which was Khan.
Yeah.
But then
Was it?
Was
think
that
so.
it?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
She
haven't
ended up marrying
rewatched
someone
that
that
show
wasn't.
in a while.
Yeah, because I'm going through the whole season, the whole series.
But I thought it was interesting, especially when Min is talking to Connie and she's like, "I got married at 21," and she goes, "Yeah, that's why you're in such a loveless marriage. Like you never became anything more than a wife.
Yeah.
and you needed, and that's the reason why you feel so hollow.
The way that Connie was wrote in the show, I didn't mind it. It made sense to me, just because how she is. And when you talked to me about it, it made sense that she's educational smart, but she's not socially smart.
Yeah, she's book smart.
But
Yeah.
my only thing is that I don't like what she's doing with Bobby.
Oh yeah.
I think that's really messed up. The idea of like, I love you,
Shoehorn them along.
but I'm just gonna hold you in this because you're safe,
Well,
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
episode didn't
And
end like that.
huh?
The last episode didn't end like that.
Yeah, I know, but it was one of those because they finally end up like getting together. But
Yeah.
it was messed up on how she was treating him. Where
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah.
you're safe, and I know you're not gonna get with anybody else, so I'm gonna put you over here.
But
and
isn't
I'm gonna,
that
and I'm gonna date
real life
around.
in a way sometimes?
It
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
it is, and it's
So,
it's still
it's
it's
like
still
life.
it doesn't matter. It's still messed up.
It is messed up, but
No,
it
is,
happens.
but that's
Because like she even
that's
sends
how it
him
happens.
the basket of cookies, and it's like, I would never do that to you because you're husband material. Like, I would marry you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, so in college you want to mess around, but like you want to settle down with Bobby eventually.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of messed
But
up.
you know,
I was
it
with a
messes
girl
up,
like
but it
that
works.
And
for a
no,
while.
but the thing is that
We kinda
happens
had
in real life.
things.
You know? A lot of people do that
was
in
a
real
safety
life.
blanket.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw that I
They-
was a safety blanket, I
Yeah.
separated entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried dentist systeming her.
What'd you?
in the
Oh,
end.
what'd you think of the horse episode?
Oh, it's funny, but talking about the horse episode, Joseph. Joseph.
I like Joseph in here.
Joseph was funny.
Yeah,
I think my favorite line that Joseph said
Yeah.
was, I think it was the same episode where Peggy goes to Bobby's apartment,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's sleeping on the lounger, and he goes like, what does he say? He says, "Baby fat, don't scare me, girl," or something like that.
Oh
Something,
yeah.
He has these great one-liners.
He does.
Yeah.
You said it best. He's Dale. He's Bobby's Dale.
He's Bobby's Dale. It's great. I love it.
When I think it was a beer episode, and he's scoping out the judge's house.
Oh, yes.
And then he comes out and he just runs and in one move like puts his legs in, does the somersault
Trash
flip,
bag,
and lands
yeah.
in front of the trash can.
Yeah,
in
but,
the
that,
trash
great.
but
bag.
even Dale tells
Just
him that
like-
he's trained him well, but he
Yes.
will never trick him.
I just
He's
Yeah.
his father's son.
Yeah.
I do like that
I thought
message.
I do like the idea of
You
him
may
going
be
like,
your
did
father,
you
but
did
I'm
you
your daddy boy.
Yeah, no, it's like did you already break in? He's like, no. No.
I
love it.
That's why
He
I
still
couldn't
thinks
find
he's
any
white.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
He still thinks he's
Yeah.
white,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
so
and
great.
then the
Yeah.
Hispanic dude's like looking over at him like, what? And Bobby's like,
Don't get into it.
right now.
I love it.
We're dealing with charcoal.
That's why I love John Redcorn, because what was it when they're doing like the news and everything like that, and she's like, yeah, in our professional relationship, and they look at the comment section. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
John Redcorn's hitting that, right?
Closes it.
And then she just closes it. She just closes it. And you're just
Yeah,
like,
it's like, so it's pretty sure that John Redcorn's hitting that, right? Like,
They also gave John Redcorn a little belly.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, he's
we know.
old. He's old.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, because he was supposed to be like the guy.
the fantasy?
Always hot.
Yeah, no.
Fantasy.
I've always taken it as a love thing that she fell in love with him.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it wasn't just attraction.
But it's
it
a
started
forbidden-
out like that.
but it's a forbidden love.
Yeah, and,
Like
and then
they-
then it bonded into something, and now they're
because technically they've been together for
10 years.
Yeah.
at least more, because
Oh, yeah. It's over 20.
it's way more.
Are they
because
okay?
Joseph is in his 20. He's like 21, 22.
Yeah.
They're no longer together. They broke up in like
Dale and his wife.
Dale and Nancy are still together.
Okay.
But Nancy and Redcorn
No,
break
because-
up in season 4, and
I
then
know.
they don't get together again.
No, because that's the whole reason why they keep showing up together, and she keeps saying, "Oh, we got delayed."
No, they're not.
They're sleeping together again.
No, they're not.
I bet you in the next season they're going to say that she's sleeping with him
I
again.
don't know.
She's-
I don't know. I
If
assumed they
If
got
they
back
end-
together.
If they end up being back together, that's disappointing.
Why?
Because Nancy had that character growth. And so to go back to something that kind of like
yeah, but to think as a Nancy as a crucial character in King of the Hill, come on.
Yeah.
But not only that, but also Dale.
You
But
can't,
also
you
Dale
can't
got
make the slut that big of a character.
That's
No,
like saying
but-
that's like saying
but
like in Family Guy, Cleveland is such a mental character into this arc of
Yeah.
Family Guy.
not only that, but also Dale has gone so much further down the rabbit hole.
He really
I feel
has.
like
Yeah,
I feel
like-
like I don't care about her. I just want to focus on Dale.
Yeah.
I like
What other
you
conspiracies is
you
Dale
can
running?
show her whatever the hell she's doing.
I'm just
The other thing is that
I'm on the
because
boat
Dale-
of like
Well,
I
because
kind
you're
of want
rewatching it. That's
Yeah,
why.
but I kind of want Dale to get some wins. Dale has
Dale
wins.
doesn't need to win.
He's
He needs
always
to be
winning.
No,
funny.
but you know what made Dale great in the series is that afterwards, when they rekindled their love, Dale did things and had really great themes about loving Nancy and like being not just like a weirdo, but like a supportive husband. Like there was an episode where she's having hair loss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Dale like goes and comforts her in the right way and always tells her like it doesn't matter what happens
Oh,
to you or
shit.
what you look like years from now, I'm still gonna love you. Like that was dope. So for her to basically fall back, it just seems
I know, but that was
a little weird.
that was kind of like the running joke. The entire thing of like they're still sleeping together.
Yeah, the running joke is that they're still sleeping together when I think that they're not.
What? Because the only reason why is because she showed up in like 2 or 3 episodes with John Redcorn.
Yes.
And they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're late." And then she was like, "Oh, we got held up, or we had to go back and go get something else." And it was like some BS excuse.
Yeah, but it
And
wasn't.
no, but it
makes it seem.
as much as you don't want it. That sounds like, oh, they're still sleeping together.
It is, and I would think that maybe in season 2 they play on that joke. It's like, oh no, we're not. We're just we're business partners. It makes it seem because remember
Okay,
there was an
that's
episode
funny,
where
yeah.
Dale was hanging out with John Redcorn, and it made it seem like they had a thing, and so Nancy gets jealous of that. So it's funny to continue that joke of like
if it's a
they-
joke, yes. But if they confirm it again, I wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me.
it's a 50-50.
'Cause
There's some
I-
people that would love it. There's other people that wouldn't love it. So yeah.
I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what was it for John Redcorn and all that stuff? I mean, it's gonna suck. It does really suck because the actor did pass away recently, and everything else. Because I mean, he didn't pass away; he was murdered. Like straight up, it wasn't. It wasn't that
No,
he
it was
passed
a
away.
hate crime.
Yeah, he was definitely hate crimed. But yeah, that really sucks. I'm looking. I do want to see what they're gonna do. There's no way this show doesn't get a second season.
It has to do one more.
I don't want them to
is
get
sad.
Gilmore Girl, which is like, oh, we bring it back just for it to die.
No,
No.
because here's the
this
thing.
was
though.
funny.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Gilmore Girls
This was
reboot I heard
good.
was not good.
No, so the greatest way, because I was talking to Sean about it during lunch, where it was the Gilmore Girls reboot didn't feel like Gilmore Girls. It felt like another show with a Gilmore Girls skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This felt like if you were to watch it, if you were to go from like the original into this one, it feels very generic. I mean, it feels congruent, where it continues. There is no stop. There's no anything else. There's no growing pains really with the show. It immediately just hits the ground running, and you're like, oh, it's King of the Hill. Like it feels like King of the Hill. The situations that are there are King of the Hill. It's just, and I love the idea of they were like, oh, how do we make Hank and Peggy the outsiders?
Yes.
Like how do we make them so that way people have to explain what's happened?
Yeah.
In the last
How
8 years?
do
Out of
I
the
have
country.
my characters react to today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like to modernization, because if they were here when all the modernization happened, then there's no story. There's no conflict.
So
it's like,
there's-
oh, send them to Dubai, which I
there's-
think is, I mean, Saudi Arabia. I was like, that is
Now,
hilarious.
how does Peggy say it? Saudi
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. I think what's so funny is that the original theme of King of the Hill was that he felt conservative, but he was more moderate. And you can still see this in the writing, but it's very minimal because there's a line in one of the episodes where Peggy tells Hank something about like, oh, you don't want people to find out that you voted for Obama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he did.
Yeah,
he
he's
went
in Texas,
Democrat.
too.
Yeah, and
But he voted Democrat.
he voted
voted
Democratic.
Democrat.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah. I forgot about it.
I thought it was funny when what was it when the Saudis call Hank back.
Oh,
Yes.
And they were just like, I'll give you whatever you
second
want.
wife.
Yeah. He goes like, I'll even give you second wife. And he's like, oh, Peggy's, you're on speaker and Peggy's in the room. Is she out of the room? Is she still in the room?
Is your first wife
She
still
won't
there?
say
Yeah, and he's like,
anything.
oh, she's like, well, Peggy has to talk. The second wife won't say anything. She just loves you.
He still says his line too when he
Christine
goes into the
loved
black
that. She's like,
barbershop.
I would love to have a second wife like that. That would just cook and clean and do all that. I'm like, our job.
For some reason, I'm blurping out on his name. Not Dale, not Boomhammer. Who's the other one?
Bill?
Bill? I don't know why I couldn't think of Bill. I loved that they recycled a Bill episode where it was like, oh, he's lying again.
Oh yeah,
About
where-
Peggy?
about Peggy, yeah, instead
Yeah.
of being married.
But he's
and stuff.
but he's going to a barbershop.
going to barbershop.
A
I
black
was like,
barbershop.
Yeah, he's going to a black barbershop.
Oh, Hank, if
I
you
haven't
you
seen
know,
that episode.
they
The-
wouldn't really
yeah,
take
'cause-
me in. You know? So they would,
the
if I
idea-
told them the story about me, they wouldn't let me in. So I figured, oh, you
Yeah,
know,
the-
having
the-
a woman like Peggy.
Yeah, the idea is that he keeps talking about having other friends.
Yes.
And Bill and the gang are like, oh, we can't allow him to have more friends. than
Dale.
us.
Dale
Yeah,
says that. He's like, I don't want to live in a world where Bill has more friends than me. That has one of my favorite lines in the show because Hank confronts Bill and he goes like, you're photoshopping my wife's head on photos. That's half a commandment short of adultery. And I'm like, dude, that's such a great line.
And he's like, oh, now I have to think that you're looking at my wife and doing stuff.
And then Peggy gets mad.
Oh, yeah, Peggy gets mad, and then all of a sudden, like,
No, Peggy goes with
she
it.
goes
first.
with
Yeah,
it. Then she's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I could be doing some other stuff. And then all of a sudden, it gets a little weird where
Yeah,
he's like, oh, I
he
think
kills
you
her.
should. Yeah. And then he's like, and then she's like, no, Bill, you need to stop this. And he goes, all right. So then they come back to Bill, and they're like, hey, did you tell them that Peggy's not real? Not exactly. It's like, what did you do? She died. So they're having like he goes, did you know that in the African American community, if people have passed away, they all come to your house and bring you food?
I think every
People
culture
do
does that.
Bill, every culture does that.
No one did it for me. No one came to see me.
Poor Bill.
Poor Bill.
I feel bad for him, but I also don't. I'm just
No,
like,
yeah, that's the
puts
thing.
himself in the situation.
Yeah.
I like the soccer episode
and that's
too.
and that's what's great about Mike Judge is that he writes characters these great ways where it's like, oh, I feel bad for Bill. Like
Yeah.
he's alone, but he does stupid crap of like making
Yeah.
up a lie and stuff, and you're like,
I finally found his niche.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden it goes
He took
way
over
too
Hank.
south.
Yeah.
He just took over Hank's life.
yeah.
It said he peaked in high school.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh yeah, he did.
He was a football player.
So hard.
He was a football player.
Yeah, doing somersaults over the.
It was
line.
that episode where
he was the coolest one.
He had hair and everything.
Yeah, it was the episode where he had his high school record broken.
Yeah.
By a high schooler, and
They did the same thing on Simpsons with Barney.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he was like he was a football player. He was going at it. Then he had his first beer or drink.
That's right.
His
Yeah.
first drink of beer, and he went and then downhill.
And then,
It ruined his life.
Yeah.
it's overall a well-constructed season. I feel like they understood the assignment and they said like, okay, we have 10 episodes to put out there. How can we give every character growth and put them in the places that they belong?
It definitely
And they did.
This definitely makes me respect King of the Hill a lot more than Simpsons and Family Guy, because it does the one thing that they will never do is age all their characters and stuff like that. You know, we've had that in Simpsons, but there's always been like a it's non-canonical storyline, or it's a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror special.
I would love a new the final season of The Simpsons, and it's all of them as adults. I
Yeah.
would love that. That'd be great.
Well, they killed off Marge in the last episode, and then they said, "Oh yeah, technically none of the episodes are canonical, so technically she never died."
Yeah, she's still.
But it makes no sense. So
it doesn't. Like Simpsons have gone.
So that means his Flanders' wife is alive then?
2003.
Oh, it's
And after of Simpsons, that's when it got really bad. I think it was the cutoff point.
It
was
just didn't know
2003,
what to do.
well,
with
they
itself.
went they went the James Gunn route. If we don't talk about it,
Yeah.
it's not it's not canonical.
But here's the thing: when it comes to that, is that King of the Hill did a thing where other like those shows that you mentioned did, which is it didn't want to focus on topical things so much as wanting to tell its own stories. Every episode focused on a character itself and how they could relate to one another. The beer episode, the rat episode, as well.
I love the murder episode where they find Strickland's like love interest in the dumpsters behind Sugarfoot.
That was in the older.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that one in that season.
like
Even
the one-
Strickland comes back too.
Oh yeah, he
Really?
does.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Strickland comes
It's
back.
towards the end,
Yeah, which is really
It's
good.
really cool.
I like Mr. Strickland.
Oh, he's great.
He's such
He's
a
great.
bad boss.
I really like the Strickland episode. I think that one's really funny when like they're all just like hunting boar.
Nick
But
would be him. Nick
No.
would be Mr. Strickland.
No.
so
Dale and the
good.
guys
Use
are
'em.
Dale and the guys are hunting boar, but they haven't killed a single boar. And then like they make this like multi-billion-dollar company like overnight,
Yep.
and like Hank keeps on going. This is too fast.
Slow
Yeah.
and steady wins
Like
the
slow and
race.
steady wins the race, and like they have like a staff of like 100 people. They have trucks. They have all these other things. Like they're like, what? You guys haven't killed a single boar. How do you have so much money?
No, in the first one, in the first time they go, they kill 51.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
killed 51
They
boar.
kill 51 boars.
It was
They
funny.
Roast them for ribs.
Yeah. They're good episodes. They're
Overall-
all really solid episodes.
King of the Hill season 15, great anime.
Great.
Great
Great
anime.
American anime.
Great
yeah.
American anime.
I think this is of the series
reboots.
revivals. I think are reboots.
Yeah.
I really do feel like this is one of the best ones.
It's
Yeah.
the best one. I'm trying to think. Even Futurama didn't have as strong of a
Futurama
revival.
did not.
No,
I-
I still find it entertaining. It's just not as entertaining.
It
as
was
this one.
disappointing with
I feel-
the
well-
new seasons.
well,
of
I feel like
Futurama.
because there
they tried
was-
too hard.
I
They tried
feel-
too hard to be on topic and stay relevant.
I
you
feel-
know,
They should
this
have
felt
done.
more like not generic,
Respectable.
organic.
Yeah.
I you know what? And I think it was because they aged up the characters. I feel like that's what made it so relevant.
Well, they
because,
aged them up and they matured, like Bobby, for example, who needed the most character growth.
But that's the thing though, is that we aged them up. And so that means that the characters all matured with the audience. So now the audience members can now see themselves. Because if you were just to go, okay, cool, it's another season of King of the Hill. Bobby's still he's still 12. You know, everybody else is still the same thing. And it's like a year later after the end of the series. Then all the audience who's aged up and gotten older don't connect with the characters, and that's where that disconnect happens.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, oh, it's been 8 years since King of the Hill was on TV. Let's age them 8 years and then go, okay, cool. So what happened during that time? And now it's like catching up with an old friend.
X-Men 97, another great reboot that continued much after.
Place
And
that
it
second.
went,
I'll put that in second.
you know.
The thing that I enjoyed a lot about this is the maturity, but also putting characters in places where, even though it wasn't a win, it's where I feel like it belonged. Khan is the best example of that.
Yeah.
He didn't have a happy ending. He ended up divorced. And
Khan's also a jerks.
He's also he's a dick.
He's
He's
always-
not. Yeah, he's not a good person. But Rene, what's your highlight of King of the Hill season 15?
Like my favorite part?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or favorite thing about it?
Favorite thing about it, I just love just the growth of all the characters. I liked I also did like how they showed why Hank left. Where he kind of like picked it up on your own.
Mm-hmm.
He just followed wherever Strickland, the company, was going. At that
Was
point.
it Strickland in Saudi Arabia, or was it that
I
I
assumed he sold it to another company.
Maybe.
and then he just followed it.
As far- yeah.
He sold the company to an Arabian company,
Yeah.
and then they sent Hank out there.
Yeah.
Okay,
because
yeah.
Hank's obviously
But
the best employee. in
But
the
it
company.
makes sense though, because Saudi Arabia they don't have gas lines.
No.
Or anything else. So for them, they need propane tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it makes sense. Where would I have the most money when it came to propane and propane accessories?
I think the
Middle East.
showrunner's summary of it was that he went to Saudi Arabia as well, not just for that, but
Yeah.
because it would have saved for his retirement, which makes sense.
Well, I also like the idea of like, he worked in Saudi Arabia, but now he retires in America.
In America.
yeah, he retired and went home.
Yeah. Sean, what about you?
I love
far.
it so far. It's been great.
Good.
It's been a throwback.
What's episode 5? What's the last thing you saw?
You said 5,
Yeah.
and that was
What happens in that one? Do you remember?
The beer?
the beer.
beer episode?
It's the beer
Is
episode.
the beer episode?
I don't think so,
I thought
but
that was 3.
3?
Yeah,
No, because then which one's the charcoal one?
charcoal one I think is 5. I think that's
Yeah, the
that's
one
further down.
where Hank goes to his work.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, that's 5.
That's 5.
That's where I left off.
All right.
That's the last one.
well, we had another topic to discuss, but we'll save that for post credits. We'll be talking about Spider-Man there.
Spooderman.
Do you still have time before we open store?
Get like 30 minutes.
I can stay in for 20 minutes. For
Okay,
post-
there we go. So we're gonna wrap it up. Please go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/keeping up with the nerds for the second half of the show. Post credits, issue 259. Thank you so much for joining us here at Keeping Up with the Nerds podcast. Check out our channel sponsor, w.gg. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off all orders. Check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Keeping Up with the Nerds. And check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. Are we ready to close out? You can uncross your arms. You're going to keep it like that. Yeah. This has been Keeping Up with the Nerds, issue 259. My name is Brian.
This is Rene.
I'm Sean.
Signing up from Undercity Comics. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
God damn it.